Venezuela dictator Nicolás Maduro and his wife remain in New York City prison, indicted on narco-terrorism charges.
All right, it follows a daring capture by U.S. Special Forces that was months in the making, involving CIA intel on the ground in Venezuela for months and ultimately carried out by Delta Special Forces.
GOP Senator Rick Scott sits on the Foreign Relations and Armed Services Committee, joining us now. And Senator, it's worth noting that you have led on calls for removing Maduro for years before any other politician was really talking about it. As best I can remember, you were in Miami with Venezuelan Americans yesterday. Tell us this morning your thoughts.
Well, when I got the call yesterday morning at 4:30 in the morning from Marco Rubio, I was excited. I mean, this has been a lot of work by a lot of people to keep the issue alive and make sure everybody understands exactly who Maduro was, an evil drug trafficker that destroyed the lives of so many Venezuelans and so many Americans. So my heart goes out to everybody that's put their effort into this. I want to thank President Trump, Marco Rubio, Pete Hegseth, for what an unbelievable operation this was, that had the guts to do it, because so many people didn't have the guts to do this. I want to thank and big shout out to Maria Corina Machado. I mean, this lady has put her life on the line for years. Maduro wanted to kill her, and she fought and fought and fought. And so now it's, we've got to bring it to a transition. Do we get liberty and freedom? I'm confident that Marco Rubio's got a plan. We talked about it. It's not going to be easy. There's a lot of bad people that are in power down there still, but I believe good will prevail, and we will get freedom and liberty and for the Venezuelans.
Can I just follow up on that? Does that involve the Vice President, Delcy Rodriguez? Because she obviously seemed to be on board at the press conference, what we learned from the president, but then yet yesterday she spent the afternoon on social media condemning the attack, demanding Maduro be freed.
I can't imagine that anybody as part of the inner circle of Maduro will be in power. They had an election. Maduro's not the president of Venezuela. They had an election. Armando Gonzalez won. Maria Corina Machado would have won, but Maduro wouldn't let her on the ballot. So I'm optimistic. I don't think it's going to be easy. There's been a lot of bad people. These cartels have destroyed this country. So there's a lot of bad people still around in Venezuela. It's going to take a lot of work. But I can tell you what, the Venezuelan people, they want change. They voted for change. And I think there's a lot of wonderful Venezuelans that want to go home and rebuild this great country. I was there before Chavez, and it's a...
Please subscribe to our official channel, USA News.